Trif versus Frenzy game
shield.
1. We have a very calm Mart so far.
It's la bagarre.
It's actually la bagarre.
C'est parti, c'est la bagarre. Okay, we see a bunch of lasers. Frenzy and Trif, we know them. They're so good. They've met so many times. I feel like Trif is gonna have to win every time, so he's the clear favorite. But Frenzy,
I feel like Frenzy won't be easy on the punish on Trif, who is also known as Frenzy Junior when it comes to playing Falco. We may see some other characters coming from Trif
I mean,
tonight.
that's true.
But
Trif,
starting with Mart is Imo. Pas une mauvaise idée quoi. It's not a bad idea because
franchement,
it can be
it's not
very
a mauvaise
defensive.
idée. I think you're right. We're going to see. Oh, saves him once, but not twice.
Yeah, Frenzy actually gave him a shot there, gave him a second one. So
I mean, Mars was sticking his legs off of the ledge, but you know what they say about Frenzy? He is big, he is red, but his lasers stick out the bed, and that's why he saved Mars.
Yes, and that's actually what he is meant to do in this kind of situation. They've been facing each other for so long that now every lasers is very critical.
Every lasers is like a petit peu de sentiment, because they know the lasers so well.
Am I right? So far Trif is showing not quite of a play since Frenzy has been leading the dance with his lasers, his backers, his everything quoi.
Bon, c'est ça, hein.
Ouais, globalement, en gros. And he is going to try to space a little bit better this smash on the platforms, ladies and gentlemen. The temperature of the play is actually...
This is potentially the last stock of the Bagarre game that you will see.
Okay, let's enjoy it as much as we can while Trif is trying to put the best pressure that he can on Frenzy, on the red bird.
This is the grab. So many hits of the fair. Oh, that was almost the end of it. That was the end. Oh, but Frenzy.
It was not the end of it actually.
Frenzy was
merde.
Il a sacrifié sa stock. Enfin, il est mort quoi.
Ouais, il est mort. Ouais.
Frenzy was the F smash.
Oh,
the signs are there.
Great crouch from Frenzy, who's going a little bit back on the center stage to let Trif giving
de patience.
Trif with air.
Oh. C'est ça qu'on like to see là. Oh, that was good. Oh, that is so good.
Ah, that is so good.
Look at that. Look at Frenzy!
Okay, he got that grab, he got that double hit there on the shield, and Frenzy, who has been trying to fall from the top platform, hasn't been able to hit Trif so far, because with those power shield is getting so good.
Is that it? Is that it?
Is that it? I
got
don't
to be
think
it, right?
he'll be able to come back.
Oh! Oh, he gets the ledge!
He won't!
GG's! GG's!
No, GG's to you! GG's to you, Ridley.
It has been a pleasure.
No, it has been a great pleasure.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for all the donations. You made this thanks to you or despite you. I don't know, but it was you.
I bet everyone in chat right now is super happy it happened. And you know what? That was the end of it for us.
That was definitely
That is the fun of the Bagarre for us, but there is more Bagarre to be gone, and so we will hand you back to the amazing Foster and Explo.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Oh, it's happening. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, go. Barrez-vous. Caster now to take back the lead. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, remember there is a lot of other donation goal to see and obviously pay for to support all of the TO. Thanks to all of you to create like what happened right now. But we're back at it. It's 1-0 for Frenzy, and definitely thinking that Frenzy can take the win, actually, can take the W. And look at that, already starting on Final Destination. He is taking the first stock away from Trif. Let's go!
I mean, that was a crazy, how do I say it? That was a crazy convincing first game for Frenzy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. Actually, it was for sure. Oh my... Frenzy! The Frenzy! He's just insane! I don't know what has happened today for him. It's like... Honestly, it's straight up on another level. Like, sometimes Frenzy is that crazy, and it shows today. It shows.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the power-up. It's that loser's power-up. He wants it so much.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's already, like, so far ahead in terms of, like, point, right? But he's just... It's never enough. It is never enough, and I think that's what you need as a competitor to go that far. Although, as we say that Trif is getting something going, of course he went, on FD. That makes a lot of sense. But not, another like 3 stock advantage, well, 2 stock advantage. I mean, that's Frenzy's not letting him breathe.
Indeed, and that's a lot. But we're still in Final Destination, so we never know what can happen. I mean, one grab away, one up tilt, one something, and that can be the stock. Basically, right now, already trapped at the corner, no platform to land on. Is already making that That angle? What was that? Nice DI, incredible one to be fair. And that RPS surviving again, retreating name, making the pressure, and now Trif is a little bit off stage, a little bit in a bad spot. Already 22% dealt, falling down with a downer, taking an extra distance once again, taking his time. Double fair reverse though by Trif.
Ooh, tried to be a bit cheeky with that going off stage, although that's probably gonna be. Oh, that's cute.
Clean.
I like that. That's cute. All right, now he can still do it. You know, he's doing a bit of that, you know, Mewtwo King thing. I think there's a ledge grab limit now. I think it's 50, it's 60, but it's 60 like consecutive. So you really gotta want to do it. So if you're at home, you can count the ledge grabs while Frenzy is training the lowest lasers possible. Because if he knows if he messes up,
That can be the W straight up for Frenzy. And I know Trif is a kind of player super defensive as we talked about, but I didn't know him camping the edge at that point. And he's like, we all know Marth is not his main character for sure, but like, he's definitely going for the gimmick, you know, for that tiny gimp on the spaces. Frenzy straight up said no, that would not happen. No.
so I think it's because like with Peach you can't like ledge camp, quote unquote. You cannot do it. That Peach doesn't want to be on the edge, and like other characters, like with Falco, it's like you don't want to be on the edge also. But with Mars, you've got those opportunities. It's less relevant today because people have kind of drifted away from that kind of play, I think. But you know, Mewtwo King, Hungrybox, and people like that, they've been known to abuse that. And I think as Marsh, if you're in a situation where it feels like one hit is gonna make it, so you're gonna die, might as well use that ledge to your full advantage. And if there's someone that can do it in Europe, it's definitely Trif.
Yeah, I was about to say, if there's one player that should do it, or at least will be eager to do it, it's definitely Trif. But look at that covering. I know you like that edge. I know you love it, but that's my feat. Big down smash. Out. It's already a 2-0 for Frenzy. Already a stock lead on Final Destination. That might be a reset, actually. And a 3-0 reset.
Already 2-0. We've got the mango down here. Giant combos! And Frenzy is just popping off. I mean, what the hell, man? I mean, we know you're good, right? But you're just shitting on Trif's Mars like that?
Like, come on!
You're gonna do it to him like that?
Like to be fair, like how Trif was playing against Kinzo, okay? That was so tough for Kinzo to just get in, find openings. But look at how Frenzy is just like handling it all. Like it's just another Marv. Like, you know, like I am losing my English. Like it's so intense. It's just like it's a game of beauty.
I mean, we do love melee. We do love melee. I think you can hear it, but Trif is like, okay, that's 2-0. I've got the 2-stock deficit, well, 3-stock until just now, and like, he doesn't want him to have that momentum like going into the next game. He at least wants him to shut him just a little bit down. Yeah, even losing my English, like I don't know what to say anymore. Frenzy, you're scrambling my brain right now. He's keeping the corner so well. Those dash dances looking so crisp, looking like a box player out there.
Yeah, indeed, for sure. Wonderful shine once again. Like Trif cannot stop him. Finally getting a grab. Okay, thought he was a bit under the edge. Otherwise, it would have been terrible for Trif. But can he end it now? Can we go on to a reset straight up? The jump, head dodge, going through because of that phantom hit. Anyways, he's making the pressure, taking his time, laser after laser. At some point, the down tilt might kill, so nobody cared. But finding that dash attack straight up when he needed to just popped off that mark like a tiny ball. You know, like in volleyball, where the ball just like there, and you jump and you smashed it to the ground. There we go, bracket reset.
I mean, I have to clean my glasses. Like, I feel like it went so fast. I feel like maybe I've got some vision problems. I don't know, but it's already a 3-0.
It's a 3-0.
It's crazy. Now, I think Frenzy really needed that 3-0 if he wants to have like enough energy to like carry it into the next set.
Yeah, indeed. But the main question is now, because the thing is like, okay, Frenzy is maybe one of the Falco that works the most against Smurf, because like he lost a ton against Maya and Mackenzie, for instance. It was struggling in that matchup, especially against Mackenzie. Remember the time when he beats him and he pops off so hard? You talked about it just earlier. I mean, he worked a lot on that specific matchup. But the question is, will Trif keep his Marv on the second set? And the answer is surprisingly yes. He is confident in picking his Marv again.
I think that's really interesting because I know you talked about how like Trif at some point might need like counter picks against certain characters, and maybe he thinks like, yeah, I like Mars. I think Mars fits me. Maybe I'll take Mars like more seriously than I take maybe my Falco or my Fox. Maybe it's Mars that I work on the most. And right now he's showing us that he's got something with Mars, but Frenzy doesn't think it's enough.
Or maybe also Trif do not take that tournament too much seriously, because I know like he has been studying a lot and just finished his exam recently.
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't take the time to warm up as he wanted to with his speech. So maybe there is that also to consider in the mindset of Trif for that tournament. But we'll see. In any case, he missed barely the forward smash, allowing to Frenzy to survive a little bit longer for his first stock.
Yeah, and right now he's handling it pretty well. I mean, it's first game of the reset. I hope you all very hype because it can definitely go down to a clencher. And right now, very even, 3-stock, 3-stock.
Yeah, that's
now Frenzy trying to move around pretty well, but getting caught by that big forward smash, that big sword. Mars is going to use it to his best advantage.
Oh yeah, you need to. But look at that, like he got himself his extra damage to extra distance to avoid the pressure of Trif. And there we go. Bam! Ladier off stage. What we wanted to. Unfortunately, a bit too far away to hit with the down smash, allowing Trif to get back to the center. Can he wall him out? Unfortunately not! That won't be that forward smash that will keep me out from you! There we go, finding another opening and another kill!
That's crazy. I mean, Frenzy is so locked on. I mean, it's like you know, like a hunting like plane, and it's just like target locked on. It's Trif. It's Mars. I'm gonna think about it like it's Mackenzie. I don't care. He's going through Mars. I think he's recoding the game as he's playing it because some things don't make sense.
Yeah, for sure, I agree. But it's like Trif also like Trif and Fernie struggle a lot on his punish game. Like he got a lot of opening. Oh my god, the double jump is burned out. I'm gonna pop off you again just when I needed to, and then the back air. You won't be able to come back on the ground, my friend. And there we are. But yeah, so regarding the punish game, I feel like Trif is a bit behind that in that match, in that set. Like he struggled a lot. He got the grabs like that. He got stuff, but he missed tons of stuff to get the kill there. For instance, the forward there. Unfortunately, the last one was tippered, allowing a Frenzy to survive. Actually, he needed to aim maybe at the sore spot or something like that. So that the thing is clumsy on his punish game.
Yeah, I do believe he's got, you know, it's so close to being like extremely good, but he still has a little bit more to work on. Although I like the fact that, unlike people who start playing Mars and start taking Mars seriously, sometimes they get a bit too like custom, a bit too crazy. But he keeps it very simple, which I think is very, very important as Mars. He knows that it's very important as Mars and Peach. And right now, he's going well. I mean, crazy movements on the platform. But Frenzy answering back. He's trying to go for the jump down here, but he doesn't get the second one. And now it's scary. Now you've got European M2K on the edge. You know, black color. That's the same skin. It's the same game that we've been playing for 20 years. It's the same situation. We've gotten better. But it doesn't change the fact that Mars is scary on the edge.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
nice extra distance on that Obby, not getting hit by the down smash right now. Anything can happen. Actually, forward smash, keeping Frenzy away. Trapped on that platform, falling down now, but the forward air once again. That's what Trif is good at. Walling is opening out, actually. So that might be the moment where Frenzy is a bit shaken approaching because of his person his last out, but he still goes for the edge, taking it, double jumping, finding the bear, sealing it. That's a 4-0.
4-0, as you said, I think that's very important to mention. Definitely 4-0. It's not like 1-0. It didn't just start. Frenzy has been going through losers like a madman. I mean, like, if you look to the bracket, you can just see, like, okay, he lost to Sharp. You know, rough loss, right? And Sharp played extremely well. But then it's like, the switch turned on, and I'm gonna win this tournament, basically. He didn't hesitate 1 second that he's gonna win this tournament since he got into losers.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree. I mean, once again, and we're talking about, like, he won 2 games straight up and very decently against a Marth on Final Destination, which is definitely one of the worst situations as a Falco. But right now, look at that, like, he found a grab, missed the punish, and once again, he missed it. Like, Frenzy definitely is not on point on his punish game. And on the other side, Frenzy, defensively speaking, is just aware of anything a Marth can do and what he needs to do.
He's got so much experience. He's such a student of the game. And right now, he's showing us that, as you said, he's defense, but defense isn't just, out of shield. It's your DI, it's your SDI. It's how you're gonna, bake your movement when you try to weave around. And right now, Trif is doing his best, and he manages to do it. I feel like if he would have done forward smash, it would have been, a sweet spot or a crazy tech. I mean, Frenzy is just so focused. I mean, some people talk about the zone. I feel like he's in it right now.
It's definitely in it. Like, I definitely agree on that. But man, that landing laser to have the opening on the previous stock, I'm still shocked. Like, how? In which world can you be so sure that you could land with that specific laser just from above Marth?
Yeah.
That was such a blunt laser, but look at that, still making the pressure, still making that extra distance just in case, as soon as he's losing the straight up advantage. Try something with DI there, unfortunately missed it, but unfortunately once again Trivi's punish game lacking there, missing that edge guard, and finding that up smash?
Oh, the reverse! That's the Ronaldo! That's the Ronaldo! And that's crazy that he did that. And as you said, it's like his punish on stage is like actually really good. But is punish off stage like what people think is easy, but it's actually not that easy, especially against someone like Frenzy who's so tricky. It's not right there. It's not just quite right. And now he's waiting on the edge. 0%, 0%. He's gonna try to approach. He's gonna try something, build double jumps. That could have been scary. Now he's got a big tipper forward smash. Try to go for the nair. He's got, that's not the most optimal thing you can do, but still 61%. The next grab is going to hit very, very hard.
This one.
That's great. Now, is he going to be able to finish it? I love the jabs. We haven't been seeing the jab very much from Mars, but it's extremely strong.
Yeah, but that's my GI to just straight up take the edge. Like, seriously, quoi. Frenzy is just so good, but still managed to get the kill finally from Trif, and with a huge margin of advantage, this time with full stock ahead. You needed that, but now still getting some hits here and there. A lot of forward smash to keep Frenzy at bay, which worked a lot. Take care of your landing with the down air, good work there. The short end still getting caught afterwards on that jump from the edge.
Hey.
You're off stage, and we might go finally for the first win of Trif in that set.
That's Trif. All right, like Trif, he's been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
Like any a lot of players, they take fall like that. They're dead mentally. They're like, what am I gonna do? This guy is way too good. I don't have it today. I need to practice more. Trif is like, I've played against Frenzy a lot. I know how good he is. I respect him, but I can also do it. Like, I mean, I've done that, in my career a lot of times. I've been through the grind. I know what it takes, but I also know what to do when you encounter these kinds of monsters. These people that just wake up like that. And right now, 1-1. Are you not entertained, chat? I mean, is this not the most insane grand finals reset you could have hoped for?
That's the thing, it's like now that's gonna be a stamina battle basically. Because indeed, so he won on Final Destination afterward. That's one of the worst stage for sure. But I mean, at some point, indeed, he went through all the loser bracket. Does he still have juice in his game plan, basically? Well, it seems it does! It seems that's not a problem at all! I'm sorry to doubt, my friend!
I think he's got the juice to, like, execute, and he's got the juice to think about what's gonna happen with that great, read on the jump right there. And that takes a lot of energy. If someone tells you eSport doesn't take energy, just throw him this set right there.
Okay, not tipper this time, which... Oh my god, those angles, seriously. Going for a nice up throw, finding the down air, edge concept, Windland jab, going after it. That was clean.
Yeah, that was extremely clean. I mean, we're trying to see, sometimes people say like, oh, when people pick up a character, it's not that character, it looks a bit bland, but that's Trif's Mars. You can see it, it's Trif's Mars right now. It's not any kind of Mars. Great power shield. I was going to say, we haven't seen a lot of power shields, and that means, Frenzy has been mixing up his laser timing very, very well, right? And especially he shoots them very low, so that's really hard to power shield when possible. But now we're starting to see a bit more.
Uh-oh. Nice reversing the situation, just straight up, one mistake. It's all it takes. It's all it takes for maybe Trif to take a stock. Unfortunately, missing the last hit, maybe the most important one, allowing Frenzy now to find his own gap, his own route of combo. Unfortunately, not enough. Now that's gonna be the first one to get the hit, might get the stock.
Great recovery on Trif spot though.
Good call. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Not going for after it, but nice forward smash. Nice forward
Sometimes
smash.
you just gotta do it. I mean, he saw he wanted to approach, good forward smash to the head. You can't be ashamed about using like those kind of moves, like Peach's down smash, you know, mouse forward chest, because if it works, it works.
Oh, by the way, for all who were wondering, we all know Peach Trif is Spanish, but indeed his Marth is German. That's it. That's the reason. Like, don't ask more. We know what you are doing. We got the full team of professional production guy. Yeah. It's just like the Trif Marth is German. That's it, guys. That's it.
It's either that or Caron or Charon is playing in his place. I mean, the
Exactly. and I mean, we're talking about the fact that for once we had only one German in top 8. Yeah. There is the second one. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all it is, guys.
Great forward smashing. I mean, when a Falco gets a bit too confident and you think his pressure is free, you just gotta check him. You gotta tell him, okay, I mean, you're cute. I mean, you're moving very well. But what are you gonna do about an insanely active forward launching hitbox like that?
Clean. Tiny jump far backward to avoid the hitbox of the up B. We love to see it. So we'll see if he can manage to do it. Because actually, Trif once again got a big advantage. But all of those forward smash actually just keep completely Frenzy at bay and at respect, forcing him to resync twice of every time he wants to approach the Trif. So we'll see, because right now the one or the other can take an extra point. And actually, if Frenzy does not have it, it might starting to wait on his mental.
Yeah, definitely. And now they're so close in terms of percentage. Now, Frenzy using that top platform, that's very nice, because Mars have a hard time reaching that top platform on Dreamland. You just... you want to be careful, although that's a great read. He still got everything you need. And he knows how to edge guard Mars. As you said, you got Maya, you got Mackenzie, you got, you know, in the UK, I don't know, like Aiken, you know, people like that. He's been playing so many Mars. He's been studying the matchup. And, you know, he's studying the game so much that some people say, you know, oh, the matchup's impossible.
And that was an IGI trap also in the end. Because, like, I feel like Trif was waiting maybe for a fair or a nair or a back air or something that set him far away. Because that was a DI away. He wasn't expecting at all a down air, I think, because it was too above, up in the air, you know. It would have taken too much time for Frenzy to fall down afterwards on the ground to get a punish, get a take chase. So I feel like definitely caught him by surprise. But anyway, that's a 2-1 situation for Frenzy now. We are on Fountain of Dreams, a stage where everything gets a lot trickier. Something definitely going on for Trif.
Oh! Sorry for your ears, but goddamn! I mean, some people will probably be like, oh yeah, I mean, he's probably gonna end the combo there. He's gonna get a forward smash, but it's not gonna be a tipper, right? Oh, it's gonna be a tipper. It's gonna be a tipper.
It's like, you know, we talked about the fact that sometimes the punish game of Trif is a bit off, and suddenly he pull out a forward air reverse into F smash tipper. Like, come on!
He might have the stream pulled up, and he's like, oh yeah, Foster and Expo, you think that, huh?
Let me show you what I got.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
And although Trif had a great start in this game, it's still possibly the last game of at least the bracket of the tournament. We still got one more game after one more set after that. That's gonna be for tiebreaker. But this is the last. You know, this is who's gonna win the tournament.
Who's gonna win the tournament? Indeed, who's gonna win it? And I mean, if Frenzy can take it home, that's gonna be amazing. And I wonder if he can. Again, that's smart. For now, I mean, all of the signals are in green, but you can't count Trif out, as we all say since the beginning. That can be very tough, especially near the edge, and Trif is playing a lot with it, finding a nice back air in Frenzy a hand, but still making the pressure, cannot really end it straight up, so he needs to, you know, stop the game sometimes, rely on more defensive laser option, because sometimes he approaches too much, and this is what happens.
And as we said multiple times, not only does Marsh want you to approach, but Trif wants you to approach. Like, Trif thrives on that. And we know he's going to use all the trick that he has in his pocket. That was probably a forward smash right there. Unfortunately, just a little bit of momentum that caught him. And now, a recovery for Frenzy 126%, 135. He wants some percentage. 14% is not enough right now.
No, indeed. But nice up base this time. Unfortunately, he made a beat troll probably to cover a side beat, not expecting that obby there, or maybe covering something else afterwards. Anyway, taking an extra distance. Trif on the edge, but not a lot of percent, so it's gonna need a lot of work for Frenzy to manage to take off that stock before he lost his own.
Oh my god, he recovered. I mean, Trif was like, yeah, I think I've got it, but I'm not sure, and now I'm really not sure, and now he's back.
And what a tiny drift, and no fast fall to avoid anything. But there we go, Trif take chasing a bit, forward smashing. He's forward smashing a lot, like really forcing Frenzy to think about it. And actually, that definitely completely changed the path of the whole game. Just those forward smash.
Yeah, because Trif has had a bit. Some people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, you just run in shield." That's not as simple. I mean, Trif is not gonna be ready for you to run in and like shield. He's gonna grab you at this point. I mean, it's the rock paper scissors, and he's ready to switch it. And right now we got a great combo started. Unfortunately, not gonna get the tech on the top platform. Although Frenzy is fighting back, he gets that down, and he's gonna find the Texas with the shine back here, and that's gonna be close to it if he gets the right lasers. Trying to bit of a tricky movement. He's got the get up attack, the best attack in the game. Although Trif is on the edge now, and he's gonna wait there as long as he can.
Oh yeah, he will. I mean, still got 4 minutes on the clock, basically. And remember, like the counter of the ledge situation, it's only like in a row. So at any point in time, you can just like slow down a bit of the game, as we mentioned, and just get back at it afterwards and do it again after. Anyway, still trying to make the pressure, finding the nair, but a lot of percent on Frenzy afterwards, like Mars struggled to kill his opponent at high percent, but we're talking about very high percent there, 170, it's a damn lot. So at any point in time, look at that, one hit is off stage, and afterwards it's Falco against 5 to come back on stage. But look at that, Ledge Dash shining back here, and there we go, we got the stock, last stock.
Oh my god, that forward there was so much percent. 205% is like so close to even killing with a tipper forward there. And now, unfortunately, not gonna get that third hit, but that tech chase on the platform is gonna be it. He survived to like 220. That's insane.
Yeah.
Who said Falco dies early against Mars?
Who said that?
Who said it? Was it someone in the chat? I'm looking at you.
And certainly Funka. Huh?
Ah, Funka.
We all know.
I'm sure you all heard how he was a very neutral, very objective commentator.
Especially during the Falco against Floaties. Especially during those matches. Obviously, shout out to Funka who took the mic just earlier, but that was super fun.
Yeah, and if you want to check them out, there was the Twitter earlier, and they commentate. The commentary is great, and I think they're doing very, very well for Melee.
Oh, they're amazing.
But right now, we said it was going to be probably the last game. Now it's obviously the last game. No matter what happens, you're one move away from checkmate. Everyone is looking at it. One more mistake is going to steal it.
But that's going to be on Frenzy counterpick. So we've seen the fact that on Dreamland, it was super close. Like, it wasn't a straight-up win, even if it was on the Frenzy counterpick. So for sure, like, as we mentioned, like, something changed into the Trif game plan. I do think that the forward smash that he throws from time to time to stop Frenzy from attacking definitely helps a lot, creating some tech chase situation, tech chase scenario, forcing Frenzy at being defensive a bit more, where Trif loves it, actually.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, in any case, we're finishing that set, ladies and gentlemen, on Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium. So it's like, now that Pokemon Stadium is frozen, it's like mini FD, right? It's like FD, but a little bit worse for Moss. But I know, I'm sure Frenzy knows everything he has to do to win that set. But right now...
Like, just that opening.
Yeah.
Trif was waiting under the platform, and he just made that step. He made one step, that extra distance, as we mentioned since earlier, to avoid the bear and to get the opening and the kill. That's Trif for you. 1-1 Trif.
Yeah, I mean, I've never played against Trif's Mars, but I don't want to play against him now. Because everything he does with his speech, he just does it faster with Mars, and it's extremely scary. And now he's trying to ice him out. I don't know, we're probably already at 15, 20 ledge grabs. He's probably going... I know he's counting.
He's definitely playing on the mind of Frenzy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's like, You're too hot. You're way too hot. You're a Spaces, a Falco player.
Yeah.
You're too hot. I'm gonna cool you down by just like waiting there. But that counter, ladies and gentlemen, will be straight up punished with a strong forward smash. This is for all you camp on the edge.
Oh no! But now it's Trif being taken over. Have you ever seen Frenzy don't like that middle of the match? No, you haven't, because usually Frenzy keeps his emotion to himself. But he's there. He's mad, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna camp me on the edge. You want to do the M2K? Oh, I'm gonna jag off you. I'm just gonna turn in the middle of the match.
You wanna do me like that? Okay, fine. Fine, I'm gonna show you how it goes. There we go, game with the side B, we're taking that. Definitely a big relief for Frenzy. Now you're gonna drop up a lot of damage. It's like, you know what, Trif? Now you need to approach. Now you need to close up the distance. I will roll back every single time and throw laser. I do not care until you kill me. It did touch the ground. Got the double jump again. Nice angle. Still surviving because, as we said, wonderful ability to get the kill.
Very, very cute. Another thing that M2K does a lot, they used to do a lot, was like use that up B to like catch those very, very high, launchers, and it worked very, very well. Now, 84%, but it doesn't matter that much right now because we know Trif is like, I need to get back to my advantage. I want to take a stock, and I'm not gonna be. He's not gonna throw out. He's not gonna throw out any aerial when coming down because he wants to be as neutral as possible, get that opponent, that advantage. But now the advantage is hard to get since Frenzy has 2 stock, Trif only 1 stock. 11%. Every percent is gonna feel harder and harder for Trif to do that comeback.
Yeah, but he got the grab though. He got the grab, so he can't take the stock just straight up. Double jumping away though. Still surviving a little bit more. Can he take that now? Look at that. Orido's gonna Porsche just staying in the middle now, waiting for Frenzy to make a mistake, trying to close up a bit of the distance, showing his back. Okay, I know I can approach. There won't be any shield grab for that. Managing to still build up a bit of percent with all of those lasers once again, locking him down on the ground. But Trif with all of those movements.
Yeah, and I like where Frenzy's at right now. I mean, he's not scared to laser in the corner, which is like, everyone would say, oh, it's insane. But if he feels confident doing it right now, you better do it. You better trust yourself, Frenzy.
I mean, once again, just like playing with the mind of Trif. Okay, play with me in the edge. I'm gonna play with the lasers now. No problem for that. I'm gonna do you like that. And there we go. Maybe that edge guard. Definitely Trif trapped on the edge. That can be the last situation, but he will go for the grab. Finding the nair afterwards. Can he get the kill? Not quite yet. Oh, that gangsta there, though. A bit too much, Frenzy.
A bit too much. Yeah, I mean, you try to be a bit too much Jagoff right there. You know, the taunt is fine, the gangster laser. You're still in grand finals. Last set, he's in the corner. It's very scary. Trif has got the opportunity. He doesn't get the second jab though. He doesn't go for it. The roll towards Trif. He's crazy. He's insane. He's scared. Every player is gonna be a bit more spaghetti now.
A lot of roll, finding the grab. Finally, Trif did not swing his sword to just look for the grab that he found. Finding the forward smash deeper, not quite a kill, but the tech on the door! That tech was everything! If it needed one thing in the entire set, that was that specific tech. He's big, he's red, his feet sticked out of the bed. Frenzy, it's coming home!
It's coming home.
Oh,
it's coming home. It's coming. It's not 3 lions on the shirt. It's 3 birds on the shirt for Frenzy right now. He bring it back home. I hope he popped off as hard as we did, because he deserves it. Trif bring him to the last stock, to the last moment possible of the tournament. There wasn't anything after that. There wasn't anything, and he managed to take it.
Like everything happened definitely as a nail beater, if it's what